my friends. I thought I would go live from the car since I haven't really been doing a lot of car vlogs for you guys. Um, and I just got back from weigh-in, and I don't really want to go in the house yet. I went through Starbucks and I got myself a venti cold brew, venti cold foam cold brew. It's just the plain one without any sweetener, and then I added some, what did I add? Some of my stevia that you guys know I like. I actually need to go get some more today. So I put some hazelnut stevia in this. I've got to look up the points. I think it's 3 or 4 points. We'll see. Hey, Patty and Ray and Curly Nurse. I love it. And Sue Carter. Good morning, you guys. So I had that, and I just had a Quest bar. And sorry, I just jiggled the camera. So good morning, Susan, and good morning, D. Florentino. Good to see you guys. So I got up this morning and I went to Weight Watchers. I stayed for a little bit of the meeting, and then I got kind of irritated, which is kind of where I'm at in life. But okay, so you all know I have been kind of on and off a program, and just, I don't want to say struggling because I'm kind of over that word, but hello from Switzerland, Tabby. Nice to see you. If I have any moderators on here, would you please moderate for me? I would really appreciate it. So I've just been feeling really challenged, and I've been making a lot of really good decisions, and then I've been making a lot of really craptastic decisions in terms of how I'm handling stress. And so I'll have like a couple of really good days on program, and then I seem to get into a funky pattern of stress eating, which I've talked about on here before. So you guys know that. So I've been back and forth, and the thing is, every day I wake up, I still get my tracker out. I'm still trying. So I have not given up on myself or Weight Watchers. I just am trying to get through this period of time. And I think my mom has surgery on Monday. We've gotten her all moved in to her new apartment. My job is just going to continue to be stressful because we are building an actual clinic. And so it's just going to continue to be stressful and busy. But at least some of the other stressors, like getting my mom past surgery and having them move in and all of that, that should take a little less wear and tear on me, I think, emotionally. So that being said, I went to weigh-in, and I knew I was going to have a gain. I didn't know I was going to have quite such a significant gain. So it took me a little bit. I filmed, and I was not doing well just like filming, so I thought I would just come on here live and talk to you guys instead. Hi, Gina. Will you moderate for me? I really appreciate it. Thank you. Just so we don't get any weirdo stuff on here. So anyway, I didn't have my book. I've lost my book. Actually, I think the last time I gained, I like threw it, and my car is full of junk from my parents moving, and it's probably in my car somewhere. I've got to clean my car out this morning. That's like number one goal. So I asked for a new book, which is actually good. This is sort of like a fresh start type of thing. I think you can get a new book anytime you go to weigh-in. So I got on the scale. I was up. Hopefully you guys can see this. 5.2. Wow, that's painful. That's painful to say. That's like probably akin to, hi, my name is Amy, and I like snacks. A little too much. So I've grounded myself from the snacks. I've gotten rid of, I threw out. F Meow says, not terrible. Thank you. Thank you. God bless you for saying that. She says, I can gain that in one day. Okay, you're right. I need to reframe this because really, you guys know I started at 288. That was my highest. I'm at 237. I'm still down 51 pounds. I do not want to gain back 51 pounds. In fact, when I was looking for my weigh-in book this morning, I thought this was my weigh-in book, and I got there and I went to give it to them, and I realized it's the one that has me last weighing 268.8 back in April of 2016. So, and that was down from 275. And I was like, I don't know where my book is. And she said, here, I'll give you a new book. So, listen, I don't want to gain all my weight back, and I'm not going to. Sue says, dust it off, pick yourself back up, and you have this. Right. I do have this, and I've been, probably like most of you, we've been through stuff in life, and this is not the end-all, be-all. It's just hard, and it's hard to go, like, take your medicine, you know what I mean? When you don't want to take your medicine, and it's just easier to have your head in the clouds and be like, I'm not gaining weight, I feel great. This is me coming off of last night having Mexican and margarita and chips and guacamole right before weigh-in. What am I thinking? Like, I don't know. I'm not really thinking. I've lost a little bit of like my gumption and passion and all that. And I think something that was helping me a lot was the daily vlogging, because I was coming home and having to edit for an hour to 2 hours, and so I was not snacking. I was editing. And it's really hard to dedicate that amount of time to editing every night. Like, I burnt out on it, and I'm stressed and thinking about other things. So I haven't been doing it, and instead I've been eating those dang pop chips and those dang pretzel thingies that I can't ever remember the name of. So where do I go from here? I think you guys are giving me excellent feedback. Pick yourself up, dust yourself off, keep going. Yes, I know. I have my tracker out. I'm tracking. I went to the meeting. I got kind of irritated because Marissa says that we both had the same evening last evening. Yes, Marissa, I had the best evening. We went out for Mexican, and then I went swimming with my family, and then we came home. We drank some more wine, so margarita, big glass of wine, and watched movies. And it was wonderful because I'd been so stressed out, and my mom is so stressed out about her surgery, and I'm concerned about her. And it was just great to go out with my family. The boys went out, my mom and dad went out, we just went swimming. We had the best family night, and like, I would not trade that, although I think I could have made better decisions in terms of what I was eating. I got a big salad, but I ate chips and guacamole and had alcohol. So you guys are so cute. Thank you. Let's see. Oh, Vicky's got an ice cream social. Whoop. Tomorrow. That's rough. Hi, Stephanie. How are you? Hi, True Treats. Good to see you guys. True Treats, I had the weirdest dream about your name the other night. It was very strange. I don't know. Now I'm dreaming about my YouTube friends. Ira says that I'm not alone and that she's had a rough week as well. I'm not giving up. I mean, obviously I'm not. I'm still here, you guys. But I went to my meeting and they were talking about being sugar savvy, which was good. That was timely for me. What kind of irritated me was this little blurb on the bottom, and this is a nurse thing. Curly-haired nurse, if you're still on here, maybe you understand. But this says, there's no scientific evidence that sugar is addictive. Wrong. Weight Watchers. What the what? All I had to do was, and I know I've read these before, is search, and I immediately came up with, from the Neuroscience and Biobehavioral Reviews, evidence for sugar addiction. And they talk about how sugar is akin in the brain to narcotic addiction, and that they don't really want to call it addiction, but that they noted that sugar causes behavioral changes. They're really careful with the word addiction. But Weight Watchers, you just need to be really careful with this. When you start citing evidence, people, nurses, doctors, pharmacists, we all, you better have your stuff cited, because I found several articles that talked about sugar and the biochemical changes it makes in the brain. So just be careful. That irritated me. And that's just the redheaded nurse in me. Um, so, and plus they linked sort of sugar addiction to eating disorders like bulimia and binge eating disorder. And there's a lot of research out there on sugar. So the reason I think that I get irritated with stuff like that, um, I've noticed that when I'm eating a lot of carby, sugary stuff, I have a bigger potential of going off program, bigger potential of binging. The more sugar I eat, the more I want. And I will tell you that when I eat a lot of fruit, I'm hungrier and I eat more. Like I want to eat more. So carby stuff, sugary stuff, even a lot of fruit. And I love fruit. You guys, I love fruit. But when I get up to 3, 4 servings of fruit a day, I start wanting more and more, like I want to eat more. So I know personally, from personal experience, I don't need a study because this is what Amy has experienced. I have an issue with sugar. So I just think they need to be very careful with that. And I'll get off my soapbox now. But yeah, go do a search on that. Listen, when I was in nursing school, I had an amazing professor that talked about when you read things in the media, when you read, information like that, you go pick up Reader's Digest and it gives you all this information, or you pick up a diet magazine. Don't take what they're feeding you at face value. You should always do your own research. You should always get on there and look up like actual scientific research studies, not opinions, studies, and find the evidence yourself. That helps you make a good decision in terms of your health. I love that people are trying to disseminate good information. I mean, I think Weight Watchers has great intentions on this. I'm sure they have all kinds of dietitians and that kind of thing. But just be careful when you're trying to cite evidence and you have no citation in here, and I don't know where you got that statement from, and I want the truth. Anyway, evidence-based. Come on. Right, exactly. F me out. See how many people were used in the study. And that's really important when you're looking at evidence, because they can do a study on 5 people and they can say, 99% of study participants found that sugar was not addictive. Okay, so you had 5 people that didn't get addicted to sugar, So look at big studies. You want to look at big studies. You want to look at diverse studies that involve a lot of different populations of people, So anyway, Sue says the truth will set you free. That's right. So anyway, yeah, F Meow says, then why do they use sugar in the equation for points? They messed up big time. I don't really know. I don't have answers for what Weight Watchers doing, but just be careful when you read stuff, out there. And I found several discrepancies in their literature where they're citing evidence. Like they had some evidence, I think I've talked about this before, that was from 1999, and since then there hadn't really been any other information. And so you also need research articles that are within the last 5 years. That's what's considered current in healthcare. So when you're looking at research based on decisions you're going to make for your health, make sure that your research is from the last 5 years. Okay, 1999, 19 years ago. Okay, Weight Watchers, your 1999 research, how is that applicable today in 2018? Lots of things have changed since 1999. All right, I'm going to stop. I'm going into nurse land. Crazy redheaded nurse land. So thanks everybody for just being so positive. I love you guys write me like books on my videos and are so encouraging. I hope that as my subscriber you go back and you read the comments, because people are giving me advice, but this advice is like, so much of it is universal and so positive, and from very seasoned Weight Watchers, people that have been really trying to take care of themselves, and are lifetimers, and just have some good advice for us. So go back and read my comments, especially on my last couple of live videos. I have some amazing comments. And I'm on a mission. Listen, I'm a little out of mojo, I'm a little out of passion, I'm I feel like I got a flat tire, all that stuff. But I have been through many, many life and death situations. In this moment, this is not life and death. The big picture is I want to stay healthy so I can stay alive, so I can take care of my family, so that I can worship God, you know. So, the big picture is yes, it's life and death for me. But in this moment, gaining 5 pounds is not life or death. I'm not doing CPR on, a young woman or a baby. And so I'm going to reframe my thinking and try to stay positive. Thank you all for staying positive for me. I will be back at Weigh In next week. I'm going to have a great week. I will try to vlog. I cannot promise you guys anything, but I'm going to try. I'm at least going to come on here live and talk to you all because you're my friends. Thank you for being my friends and for understanding. Thank you for the positivity. Okay. Vicky says, I bet a lot of the weight is from the sodium. Oh, yeah. It's sodium and water. And pop chips and chocolate and margaritas and chips and guacamole. But yeah, maybe a lot of it is from eating out last night. I'm gonna hope. I'm gonna pray. So thanks, guys. See you on the next vlog. I'm gonna try to vlog this weekend and just show you what I'm doing because we are going grocery shopping and stuff. So I'll do one of those. I know I've had a few of you say you like this kind of vlog. So I will see you later. Stay in orbit. I'm in orbit. I went to my meeting today. I'm in orbit. Are you in orbit? Let's stay on program together today. Oh, look at that cute dog. Let's keep it together. Thanks for watching. Bye, friends.